Hey everybody, thanks for joining us slightly off the hill today. We're speaking with Phil Robertson, host of CRTV's newest show, In the Woods with Phil. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right, so Phil, can you tell us why your swamp is better than the DC swamp?
The reason the swamp I came from, Louisiana, is better than this swamp is when I go into the swamp, the bullfrogs and the gators and the cottonmouths and all of that, they're just there and I'm there. We respect each other. You're like, it's quiet, the woods. It's tranquil. There's no hostility. There's no hatred. There's no injustice. There's no inequality. It's just the woods, and I'm part of it, and I stay there a lot. So I have a quiet life. I mind my own business. I work with my hands, and I'm not dependent on anyone. That kind of swamp is a good swamp. I would say compared to the swamp I left, this would be like a sewer pond. See, it's clean, it's neat. 92% of everybody's saying they believe in God. Somebody is not speaking the truth.
How is the spiritual state of our union right now, Phil?
Where Jesus is, the love rate is always high, and the crime rate, the murder rate, the immoral rate is always low. Where there is no Jesus, the crime rate, the murder rate, the immorality rate is always way up there. Take Jesus out, the crime rate is high. Put Jesus in, the crime rate is low. It's that simple. Therefore, I appeal to my fellow Americans, why don't we just go back to the old ways? We can't have a functioning government without religion or morality. George Washington said it, John Adams said it, they all said it. Therefore, I'm trying to get them to go back to what the founding fathers envisioned, and they don't forget God. Amen. So that's my message, trying to get people to see it. It's a tough sell, but somebody has to do it.
It's definitely a tough sell nowadays, and so with you coming on to CRTV to talk about these things out in the woods, how do you plan to change that and change that conversation and move that needle from where you are?
One man, one woman at a time. Faith, without it's impossible to please God. You must believe that He exists and that He rewards those who come to Him. Faith comes from hearing the message.
One question I've got, we've been running promotions of your show. Facebook actually flagged a video of you cleaning a duck for excessive violence and gore. You know, a lot of people ask us, why aren't we on cable? Why aren't we doing a free YouTube show? Why aren't we doing this or are we doing that? Does that incident tell you anything about the need for a medium like CRTV?
Acts chapter 10, 9 and 10 and following, Peter went up on the roof to pray. As he was praying, he became hungry, wanted something to eat. He fell into a trance. He saw what seemed to be a large sheet being let down by its four corners out of heaven. Here comes a giant movie screen, dude, out of the heavens. The sheet contained, check this, 4-footed animals. You're like, 4-footed animals. Deer, 4 feet. Hogs, 4 feet. Squirrel, 4 feet. Rabbit, 4 feet. They're on the movie screen. Birds of the air. Now that's the duck you're referring to. Well, look, a voice from heaven said, Peter, get up, arise, kill and eat. No more food laws. The Gentiles are going to be brought into the kingdom. That's the way he showed how we Gentiles will be grafted into the Jewish tree. 4-footed animals, birds, reptiles, anything that walks, crawls, flies, or swims. Whack 'em and stack 'em. Therefore, you got biblical correctness on one side. Cut the duck's head off, gut the duck, cook the duck, get you some rice, and you got duck and gumbo. Biblically sanctioned by God. Therefore, someone comes along, what are you doing? I'm like, fulfilling a Bible verse in Acts chapter 10, 9 and 10.
All right, thanks for joining us, Phil. We really appreciate it.
Yes, sir, my man.
Everybody, be sure to watch Phil on In the Woods with Phil on CRTV. And if you go to crtv.com/ducks, You can sign up and get $20 off your subscription today.